behavior is so key in life. I don't know how the young generation will understand this, but there's nothing as beautiful as being proud of being clean. Anang, you want it or not, it will affect you.
True.
I have seen the likes. You know, we also were young. Yeah. Our generation was young. I'll give you an example. When I met my wife, we were young. I mean, I was 21, she was about 18. Now, there were girls and boys who used to do a lot of bad stuff at that time.
Dirty
but
stuff.
I swear to the living God, 98% of everyone who went negative at that time did not make it in life. Either if the girls misbehave publicly among men, they're not married. Or they're single mothers, suffering. Those who misused alcohol, drugs, they didn't make it at all. They are hidden and gone. We even sometimes want to find them, you can't find them. Because those are journeys that you cannot turn around and undo.
Yeah.
So when you vulgar, you just imagine you're vulgar at 18, vulgar at 19, vulgar at 20, you get confident, you're more vulgar from vulgar. So at 35, when you really need a job at parliament or to go in and, get into offices that matter, or places where you really need to make a life. Now you've understood that life, someone has to work. Behind the
that's
working,
when your video comes out.
that's when everyone...
It's really sad because in this age, the internet never forgets.
I know,
It doesn't forget. It's going to reach a time and they're going to be like, Panda, is this not you saying about what? So...
How about you? What is that?
What I really pray that people could spit out is I hate hypocrites. I combine it with hypocrites and liars, but I hate people who pretend. You know, pretense is the worst thing in life.
Sure.
And in this world, you want someone to genuinely tell you, you didn't shower.
I don't like you.
No,
I don't like you.
No, if you're stinking, you didn't shower. Bebe will tell you, openly, I'll tell you, you do this. Please go and shower. Because we are going for a meeting, or the type of people here, you need to be clean. That's you and me there. But I hate someone who is clearly like akute breath, is not breathing, but is not telling you that. No, guys, people need to start being real. It's okay to tell someone you don't like them or you like them. And then for don't like, the good thing is you won't even have a chance to tell them. You'll just stay away.
There's a saying I saw somewhere that said, the worst person to avoid is actually your friend. People you don't like, it's very easy to avoid them. But people, your friends are the most difficult. So I do agree with that. Like, we need to be more open.
Yes, it helps.
There's something my mom always say, will they beat me? If I come and I tell you, I don't like you, will you beat me?
No.
Yes, I'll go home.
And then even the coming to tell someone, you won't just come from the blue. Okay? What we mean by telling someone is you don't need to surround yourself with people you don't like or people who give you negative energy. So if I give you negative energy, please stay away. Okay? Because the negative energy will still come up and then later issues will happen. You know, that is where betrayal comes from. You've been with people, you're thinking they're your people, and then they just backstab you in marriages, in life. Oh, man.
I get it. Okay. What about you?
Oh, mine is
106.5 FM, of course, is the Energy Radio, NRG. It's the AM.
Yeah.
Big shots.
yes.
I like how he says AM.
I told you, when you grow up, you wait. But anyways, guys, I want to tell you about the Super Duper Life with Stanbic Bank, and they are...
Which tegeeza abantu nobeerayo nomanya panda nogati naye kino bebe ekitegeeza naye yakiyitamu ekitegeeza obulamu buli nomo. Otherwise, that's why ffe tuvuze blind nti abantu batusookawo they didn't share because they were scared of sharing because the platforms like omuntu oyogera otya ku family. That's what people say. How can I talk about me, my wife, me, my privacy? But you don't know how much it inspires the community around you. You don't know how much it inspires young people around you. okuba nti nabo baagala okubeera nga gwe oba agenze bamuvaamu bati
naye akatuka kiisi nze kannyumira omukulu yagenda n'agenda mu buliri bwati
omanyi abantu bonna basooka ne basirika bati
but let me ask you, what is strange about kissing my
no, listen, it's not strange, but
because you asked me.
Yeah, because you're Bebe cool. People expect you to be like, I'm not going to do that. But then you're like, nah.
That's a different Bebe that see about that.
Bro, wala wazinake na chimu dari ngamba tikisoboka.
You see yourself. Tewala wengeri gweke nyini wabeera ko
what?
Natambula bwa.
I was like, Rasta nagira tu. Man, I love.
Nze ndi open.
I love Rasta. Nze nakukirizo ina love. Like all people say one thing about you, and it's something I've also noticed over the years. Bebe, bibao bachi, but he's real. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
He's real.
It's very difficult for me to be guilty. Like I've never lost a case in life, even an argument. Maybe one or two with my wife.
That's what I wanted to ask. I was like,
on that side, but in real life, these normal things, it's because I'm cautious, real to everything I approach.
Yeah.
Business-wise, politics, I use the real me to analyze things. I weigh, and I never make judgment unless if I look at two sides.
I get it. It's something that comes with age.
It's a choice. If you practice from young, I will only make a decision after I have looked at both sides, positive and negative, and then always agree that either way there will be a negative somewhere in life. If you move things like that, it's okay. You don't have to wait when you're old.
Yeah, that one to you. You are wise.
He has a huge following, and then you have this kind of like respect from other side of people, and then they see you on the other side, they'll be like, how does it feel?
It feels so good. I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of all you guys, young artists who are relating with people like me. Because what's the use of me? It's to guide. That's the number one factor. When you see me with Alien, it has nothing to do with. It has nothing. It has everything to do with guidance. Panda, I should guide you. That, as in, that's what makes sense in life. Because I don't want you to go through what I went through.
Yeah.
So Alien, and again, I allow him to go do mistakes, and then there I also guide him out of the mistakes so that he can learn with experience. He's a very good guy.
Yeah.
You know, the ghetto builds people in different ways. I've seen good people, but that's one of the best people. I think if he was, that character was with the other person, then things would have been so good from the ghetto.
What do you think you have in common, you and him?
Me and him?
What do you think you have in common out from music?
Care for people. Yeah, and it pulls me towards him so much. I mean, a person who shares the little he has. A kid shares.
True.
That kid has a following. Not Vakubine Yoga Mambo, people because he's famous. No, he has been like that. And I'm happy of late he's back with, what's his name? The other artist who was with him.
Vic Gaza.
Yes, Vic Gaza.
Yeah.
I mean, the issue wasn't really big at that time. So, and forgive and forget at that stage, very important, because there was nothing really that big personal that could have, destroyed the string.
What do you think of the industry, how it is right now? Do you think we on the right track?
We need more artists to come in. I think the one we should not. I'm going to stop blaming the ones who have now been established. That's how they established themselves. But I think now we need to bring in artists who are capable of crossing the borders with intention from the beginning. Just like you've seen, Joshua did not do what he did. I keep bringing up Joshua's name because he needs support. Yeah. I don't want anybody to think we speak to him because you never know, maybe he won't make it. I'm optimistic he will, but we need 15 Joshuas in the industry. We need to have both types of artists. I appreciate how the ones who are doing it in Uganda are doing a good thing for themselves and for the industry at that level. But we need to stretch ourselves. Our flag is beautiful. Our country is beautiful. We need to use music also to sell outside. It can't stop with the Eddie Kenzo, because in that generation of Eddie Kenzo is the only one who tried. After Radio Weasel tried, rest in peace, tried a bit, you know, to also. I think if you notice, before the radio died, he was now trying to do music all the way to South Africa, to Nigeria. You get it, eh? I want these young people, the Gen Zs, to go back and look at it. There's that opportunity, and it's big.
You know what I think we should do next time? We should have you back and have a day where we put people on to new people's music.
I'm very happy to do that with energy.
Yeah.
When should we expect the concert? People have been asking me here, concert.
As for now,
Have you done in Serena concert?
yeah, I'm the one who started Serena after.
Hey.
Yeah, I
I
left.
think you've done every venue.
I've done all those venues.
How about Cricket Oval?
I've never done Cricket Oval.
Ikuwe
because
muko.
my audience
Yeah.
it's tricky. The type of audience I go for. My concert is a 5 million table concert. Now these are people who don't want anything to go wrong. Okay, not their car, the light to be stolen, not them to cross the roads. Someone, imagine Panda, you pay 5 million and you have to park outside to cross the road. And then there are those kids on the streets who are harassing people. There are these types of people who definitely, the weather must not affect them. They don't want to come in a concert where their high-heeled shoes are going to pick deep inside the mud, or even if it's not the mud, but it's a pitch.
Yeah.
So there's a certain level, the bathrooms where they're going to go. I mean, they pay 5 million per table. I mean, these are 50 to 100 tables. So that's the audience I chose to organize my maiden concert for. Okay? Because it is a Golden Heart concert. When they bring in that money, we have a lot of people to help. So that's why that venue was disqualified. I actually came from Chadondo to start Serena because of identifying that the likes of Sudhir cannot go to Chadondo. But they're the ones with the money I need. So let me go where they can go. Music has to be treated as a business.
True.
In those fields where people go Cricket Oval, it's just to prove that you have numbers, but you're broke. While someone who will go to Sheraton and sell 30 tables at 10 million each, and they sell, that would be 300 million.
I know you're real and I know you're straight up. Who do you think has really sold out Cricket Oval? Give me 3 artists that they have managed to sell it out.
About 3 to 4 artists have done a good job. I think Nwaji has done a good job.
Do you think
Nwaji, Cindy, Chameleon, definitely.
What do you think of Reggie?
Reggie,
What do you think of Shiba?
Shiba,
Even Saha?
Saha of recent.
Yeah, recently.
But that one you can put that political thing.
Wow.
Yeah, but these guys were not basing on anything. They were advertising. I liked the Reggie idea of going to pack your fans, bring them from all over. What's wrong with giving your fans transport to go have fun in another city?
Yeah.
You know? So I think we should not even say 5. There are about 7 to 8 artists they've done. Even I think Palazzo, one of those concerts, also did fairly well.
The one that had Alien on the same day the other time, they shared the same date. Remember the time Alien became
Yes, I think he also did a good job. But business-wise, I don't advise them to do that.
How
I
far with
advise them to go back to
How
sport.
far with the houses would wrap up? The house of the young girl you are helping?
I think it will be done in 2 weeks.
It will be done in 2 weeks.
Yeah, the house, Bridget's house.
Give me the bill.
Bridget's house will be done in 2 weeks from now. I expect to go there on ED Day.
Nice.
Yes, it's beautiful. Panda njagala kugaba nju. I really want to go back to the idea. When I meet after this idea of what the president is doing now, I now can fill back the proposal because it's a good thing. We need to have one area that has several celebrities living large. And that can only happen when government has a hand in it. So copyright is moving, you can see sports is moving, so we can also have a Hollywood somewhere.
So motivation of the album is done. Should we expect any more tracks, or the entire album will be out?
Next is the entire album to come.
Oh.
Yeah. When is that?
Anticipation, not later than end of April.
Cool.
Anything you want to lead to the fans as we let you go, we wrap up this show?
Yeah, so crucial to thank all my fans, of course, for a long time, and the Jay-Z's, I really like. I'm enjoying upgrading myself from.
How was the experience though? How was the experience not being here back in studio hosting?
No.
You know, it's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
You really need to be intentional, and you can see that we've been so many artists who are there before, but very few are still trending or existing in the music industry.
Yes.
I have been pushing. Sometimes I used to feel a bit alone. You go to a club and then you really feel you don't fit there, and stuff like that. But you know, you just have to keep doing it until when the young people are used to it, they start seeing you as young.
Yes.
Because business has no limit to age. You have to, most especially when you grow up, you still need to earn from that business. Okay, you've got kids, I've got my wife, my children. How am I going to feed them if I stop doing music? So I want to thank the Jay-Z's. I got the best shoes, the best perfumes, I got the best glasses.
Yep.
Things that they like to see.
What perfume do you wear?
Man.
I'm pretty sure it might be around 5M or 10M.
A lot. I do 50% of my perfumes are behind the box. Behind the box means they're not on the counter. Nachiga 2 years ago, and some of those perfumes you can't find a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 perfume on a counter. Era zibera mu duty free zona zibera $200, $300, $400. But of today number the YSL.
That's the entire plot of land.
So Nayenga, I have half of them zibera off the counter. You have to negotiate. No Jamgamba, I've got this. I need a refill of this. Kati.
No, but
Panda, people work hard. People should stop blaming people for living a good life. People work hard. I mean, you need the best car. You want toilings for all your life. Then someone is telling you can't use a perfume of $5,000. To hell. In my wardrobe, I've got over 6 pairs of shoes. It's suka $10,000.
How about the chains?
And the chains. The chains are yet to really get there. The chains are like...
You see the emphasis? Who are they?
But I will sometime.
The distance between you and some
a few seconds, then I started.
Kind of big size. Any last message to Mami Zoo?
Of course, I love her so much.
Can you call her?
She's sick and she's in an exam right now.
I wanted to hear her talk on phone in the air.
She got herself malaria, but she'll be better. Spent the whole night, up. But she's a strong person, and definitely I want to say big up to all the government, family members, the silent majority, all those people who love Bebe, and definitely all those people who love Uganda, and pass a message that, hey, young people, you know what? First priority, love your country. There's no country like your own country. Please.
The second time. We are finished.
By the time it runs, you can't even tell it. Because now it's 2:30. I like the
It's there.
Yes.
Up. Huh? Up.
Don't fall, don't fall.
Organized to